They were built in a time when farming was simpler, engines were louder, and steel meant strength. The 1980s gave us tractors that didn't need fancy electronic, just heart, horsepower, and hard work. And while newer machines have come and gone, these classics are still in the fields, starting every morning like it's still 1985. These are the 10 tractors from the 1980s still going strong, the unstoppable icons that refuse to be forgotten. Number 1. Case IH 1455 XL. The Case IH 1455 XL stands as one of the most legendary tractors of the 1980s, a true symbol of strength, endurance, and classic mechanical reliability. Produced during the mid to late 1980s, it was part of Case International's 55 series and built in the newest factory in Germany. The 1455 XL quickly earned its reputation as a workhorse capable of withstanding punishing workloads year after year. Under the hood, it was powered by a 6.6-liter, 6-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine producing around 145 horsepower. The engine's design was simple yet incredibly robust. No electronics to fail, no unnecessary complications, just raw mechanical efficiency. One of the main reasons the 1455 XL is still operating on farms today is its bulletproof construction. The tractor featured a heavy-duty transmission, typically with 12 or 20 forward gears, designed to handle high torque without strain. Its massive cast-iron frame, reliable driveline, and mechanical simplicity meant that farmers could repair and service it themselves without needing advanced diagnostic tools. The XL cab, introduced to improve comfort, provided a quiet and comfortable workspace, complete with excellent visibility and better insulation compared to older open-station designs. It was a tractor built for long days in the field, whether plowing, baling, or hauling heavy loads across uneven terrain. Farmers loved the 1455 XL not only because it was powerful but also because it was dependable. Many of these machines have clocked over 15,000 working hours and still start every morning without complaint. Its large cooling system and rugged components ensured it could run for long stretches without overheating, while the simple electrical and hydraulic systems made maintenance straightforward. Even today, parts are widely available, and its design remains familiar to mechanics worldwide. The Case IH 1455 XL's survival is no accident. It was engineered to last. Its design philosophy focused on strength over complexity, endurance over innovation for its own sake. This tractor proved that reliability and longevity are the ultimate features any machine can have. More than 35 years later, many 1455 XLs are still earning their keep, proving that this powerhouse from the 1980s remains one of the toughest tractors ever built. Number 2. Ford TW20. The Ford TW20 is a true classic from the early 1980s, a tractor that embodied the transition from traditional mechanical workhorses to the more modern era of higher horsepower and greater operator comfort. Introduced as part of Ford's famous TW series, the TW20 was a heavy-duty model designed to handle serious farm work, offering about 140 horsepower from its 6.6-liter 6-cylinder diesel engine. It came with either two-wheel or four-wheel drive configurations, giving it excellent traction for heavy tillage, hauling, and field operations. What made the TW20 such a success was its balance of power and simplicity. At a time when some manufacturers were experimenting with electronic systems, Ford stayed loyal to proven mechanical engineering. The TW20's engine was incredibly reliable, capable of running tens of thousands of hours with basic maintenance. The transmission offered a wide range of gear ratios suitable for both heavy pulling and transport work. The tractor's frame was over-engineered, strong, wide, and well-balanced, allowing it to pull large implements without putting excess strain on the drivetrain. The cab design also reflected Ford's attention to practicality. It was spacious, comfortable, and provided excellent visibility, a welcome improvement over the cramped and noisy cabs of earlier decades. Farmers could work longer hours without fatigue, which boosted productivity. Many TW20s were fitted with power steering, improved hydraulics, and a 3-point hitch system that could easily handle modern implements of the day. The reason many TW20s from the 1980s are still running today comes down to durability and ease of service. These tractors were made for farmers who valued machines that could be fixed with basic tools and a bit of mechanical know-how. Because the engine and transmission components were shared across other Ford models, parts are still accessible. Many TW20s have found second lives on smaller farms, where they perform loader work, mowing, or light tillage, far less demanding tasks than their original purpose. The TW20 remains a favorite among collectors and practical farmers alike, because it bridges two worlds: the old-school toughness of the 1970s and the operator-friendly refinements of the 1980s. It's a tractor that proves reliability never goes out of style. Number 3. Ford TW25. The Ford TW25, introduced in 1983, was the natural evolution of the TW20, bigger, stronger, and built to handle the rising demands of large-scale agriculture. With its 6.6-liter six-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine producing around 160 horsepower, the TW25 was a powerhouse of its time. It featured Ford's reliable 16-speed or 24-speed transmission and a heavy-duty chassis capable of pulling massive implements. This was a tractor designed for serious work, and decades later, many TW25s are still earning their keep in fields around the world. One of the key reasons the TW25 remains in service today is its ruggedness. Everything about this tractor was designed with longevity in mind. The engine could run for thousands of hours with minimal wear. The axles were built to withstand continuous heavy loads, and the hydraulics were powerful and responsive, offering excellent lift capacity and consistent pressure. The tractor's large cab was well insulated and ergonomic for its time, giving operators a comfortable environment during long work days. For many farmers in the 1980s, this level of comfort and refinement was a significant step forward. But what truly cemented the TW25's reputation was its dependability. These tractors were used for the toughest tasks: deep plowing, large cultivations, and heavy transport, and yet they held up incredibly well. Farmers quickly learned that with regular oil changes and basic servicing, a TW25 could last almost indefinitely. Even today, it's common to see these machines running strong with more than 10,000 hours on the clock. Many have been handed down through generations or sold on to smaller operations, where they continue to serve faithfully. Another advantage that keeps the TW25 alive today is its mechanical simplicity. There are no computers or sensors to fail, just solid, time-tested engineering. Replacement parts remain readily available, and a strong online community of Ford enthusiasts provides advice, parts, and restoration support. For modern farmers who want a tractor that can still do real work without the hassle of modern electronics, the TW25 is a go-to choice. It's a living reminder of when tractors were built with one goal: to last a lifetime. Number 4. John Deere 50 Series. When John Deere launched the 50 Series in the early 1980s, it marked a defining moment in the company's history. These tractors were not only powerful, but also among the most durable and advanced for their time. The lineup ranged from the smaller 40 to 60 horsepower utility models up to the big 200-plus horsepower 4850. Farmers immediately recognized the 50 Series for its incredible build quality and reliability. Over 4 decades later, many of these machines are still out in the fields, a testament to John Deere's engineering excellence. The secret behind their longevity lies in the combination of mechanical simplicity and precision manufacturing. The 50 Series introduced new engines designed for higher torque and better fuel efficiency. Mechanical front-wheel drive (MFWD) became available, which improved traction, reduced slippage, and made these tractors ideal for all soil conditions. The transmissions were bulletproof, smooth, reliable, and built to handle high power without failure. Even today, mechanics praise how easy it is to work on these tractors, as their layout allows straightforward maintenance and repair. Comfort also took a leap forward in the 50 Series. The cabs were quiet, well-sealed, and equipped with better seats and visibility than previous generations. Farmers could spend long hours operating in relative comfort, something that greatly improved productivity. The hydraulics were fast and responsive, making the tractors suitable for both field and loader work. What keeps the 50 Series relevant today is not just nostalgia but practicality. Parts remain widely available, and because these tractors were sold in such high numbers globally, there's a strong network of support for repairs and restorations. Many 50 series tractors have been refurbished or repainted, yet continue to perform regular farm duties, mowing, baling, hauling, and cultivating. Their heavy frames, reliable engines, and robust gearboxes mean they still deliver dependable performance even after decades of service. The John Deere 50 series represents an era when tractors were engineered for longevity, not planned obsolescence. They continue to prove that durability and smart design never age, which is why these green giants of the 1980s are still plowing fields across the world today. Number 5. Massey Ferguson 6100 series. The Massey Ferguson 6100 series, launched in the early 1980s, remains one of the most beloved tractor families ever built by the company. These tractors were designed for mid-sized farms needing reliable, powerful machines that could handle a wide variety of tasks, from plowing and planting to transport and loader work. Available in models ranging from around 90 to 130 horsepower, the 6100 series struck the perfect balance between strength, comfort, and simplicity. Decades later, many of these tractors are still hard at work, proving the success of Massey Ferguson's design philosophy. The heart of the 6100 series, longevity, is its tough Perkins diesel engine, renowned for its smooth performance, fuel efficiency, and incredible durability. These engines were built to last, often running for thousands of hours without significant issues. The transmission systems were equally reliable, robust, easy to shift, and simple to service. Massey Ferguson also equipped these tractors with strong hydraulic systems capable of handling heavy implements, along with a dependable 3-point linkage system that became one of the best in its class. The cab design was another highlight of the 6100 series. It was comfortable, spacious, and offered excellent visibility. Operators enjoyed reduced noise levels and improved climate control, allowing them to work longer hours in greater comfort, a major advantage at the time. Yet despite these refinements, the tractor remained straightforward and easy to maintain. Farmers could access filters, hydraulics, and engine components without special tools, keeping downtime to a minimum. Today, many 6100 series tractors from the 1980s remain in use across Europe and beyond. Their combination of reliability, power, and ease of repair makes them a favorite among farmers who prefer dependable machines without complicated electronics. The availability of spare parts, both genuine and aftermarket, ensures that keeping one in good shape is still practical. The Massey Ferguson 6100 series represents the perfect blend of classic engineering and long-term usability. It's proof that when tractors are built with care, purpose, and quality materials, they can easily outlast the generation that built them. Number 6. Ford TW35. The Ford TW35, produced between 1983 and 1990, is widely considered one of Ford's most dependable and capable tractors of the 1980s. Designed for large-scale farms and contractors, the TW35 was a direct successor to the earlier TW25, but featured refinements in power, durability, and operator comfort. It packed a powerful 6.6-liter turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel engine that produced around 170 horsepower, an impressive figure for its time. Built during an era when farmers demanded strong, simple, and long-lasting machines, the TW35 became a symbol of Ford's engineering strength and no-nonsense reliability. What set the TW35 apart from its competitors was its sheer toughness. The tractor was equipped with a heavy-duty frame and robust rear axles capable of withstanding continuous heavy pulling and large implements. The transmission offered 16 forward and 8 reverse speeds, giving operators flexibility across various field conditions. The hydraulics were powerful and smooth, with the ability to lift heavy implements effortlessly, while the four-wheel drive version offered superb traction and balance. The cab was also designed for comfort, featuring improved visibility, ergonomic controls, and noise insulation, a big step forward compared to tractors from the previous decade. Many TW35s have survived because they were built with longevity as a priority. Their engines, transmissions, and hydraulic systems were designed to run under stress without failing, and as a result, countless units have surpassed 12,000 hours of use while still performing daily work. Farmers often remark that these machines just don't quit. Their mechanical simplicity also makes them ideal for repairs and maintenance. Parts are still widely available, and the straightforward design allows owners to do most repairs themselves without relying on expensive service centers. Today, the TW35 is still a familiar sight on farms across Europe, North America, and Australia. Many of these tractors have found new life on mid-sized farms or in contracting work, handling jobs such as plowing, baling, and transport. Its combination of power, simplicity, and rugged build makes it one of the most enduring heavy-duty tractors of the 90s. The TW35 truly represents the peak of Ford's tractor engineering, a machine that continues to perform decades after it rolled off the factory line. Number 7. Massey Ferguson 399. The Massey Ferguson 399, introduced in the late 1980s, remains one of the most iconic and beloved tractors in the company's history. It was part of the 300 series machines that combined modern styling, comfort, and efficiency with the bulletproof reliability that Massey Ferguson had become famous for. The MF399 was equipped with a powerful Perkins 6.354 engine producing around 100 horsepower, giving it the strength to handle demanding farm work while maintaining excellent fuel efficiency. Even today, the 399 is a common sight across developing nations and small farms worldwide because it continues to operate reliably after decades of service. What makes the MF399 so remarkable is its combination of simplicity and strength. Unlike many modern tractors filled with electronics, the 399 relied on mechanical systems that rarely failed. Its gearbox was smooth and durable, typically featuring 12 forward and 4 reverse gears, making it versatile for both fieldwork and transport. The hydraulic system was robust, with excellent lifting capacity, allowing the tractor to handle a variety of implements from plows to loaders. The Perkins engine was designed for long-term durability, capable of running for thousands of hours with minimal maintenance, and was known for its easy cold starting and smooth operation. The cab design was another strong point of the 399. Massey Ferguson introduced a comfortable, well-insulated highline cab with better visibility and lower noise levels. For many farmers, this comfort upgrade made long working days much more bearable. The 399 was also known for its balance. Its weight distribution made it stable even with heavy rear-mounted equipment, which contributed to both safety and reliability. Today, the MF399 is still in active use in many countries, particularly in Africa, Asia, and Eastern Europe, where its simplicity and ruggedness make it ideal for challenging conditions. Its spare parts remain easily available, and its straightforward mechanical layout means that even basic rural workshops can keep it running. The 399's enduring reputation for reliability and performance has made it a legend among farmers, proof that sometimes the simplest machines are the ones that last the longest. Number 8. John Deere 4850. When the John Deere 4850 hit the market in 1983, it represented the cutting edge of agricultural power and engineering. Part of the 50 series, the 4850 was one of the most powerful two-wheel drive tractors of its time, delivering an impressive 200 horsepower from its 7.6-liter six-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine. It was built for large-scale operations that demanded raw pulling strength, and its durability has made it a favorite among farmers even decades later. The 4850 is one of those rare machines from the 1980s that can still hold its own against many modern tractors. The 4850's design focused on strength and dependability. Its power-shift transmission provided 15 forward and 4 reverse gears, allowing smooth shifting under heavy loads, a major innovation for its era. The tractor featured heavy cast-iron axles and a reinforced frame, giving it the strength to handle deep plowing, heavy cultivation, and transport work with ease. John Deere also offered a four-wheel drive version, which added even more traction and stability in difficult conditions. The hydraulic system was high capacity, offering fast response times and excellent lifting power for large implements. The cab was another area where the 4850 shined. John Deere had invested heavily in operator comfort during the 1980s, and the Sound Guard cab was one of the best in the industry. It provided a quiet, climate-controlled environment with panoramic visibility and ergonomic controls, features that made long working hours far more comfortable than earlier tractors. One of the biggest reasons the 4850 remains in service today is its reliability. The 7.6-liter engine is renowned for its longevity. Many units have run for over 15,000 hours, with little more than routine maintenance. Parts availability is excellent, and John Deere's global support network ensures that components can still be sourced easily. Farmers who own these tractors often keep them as backup or secondary units for heavy work, knowing that they'll perform reliably even after decades of use. The John Deere 4850 is more than just a relic of the past. It's a benchmark of what durable engineering can achieve. Its combination of brute power, mechanical precision, and comfort made it one of the greatest tractors of the 1980s, and it continues to prove its worth in fields around the world today. Number 9. Fiat 160/90. The Fiat 160/90, launched in the mid-1980s, is often hailed as one of the most reliable European tractors ever built. Designed and manufactured in Italy, it was part of Fiat's 90 series, which became incredibly popular for their toughness and simplicity. The 160/90 was powered by a 6-cylinder 8.1-liter Fiat diesel engine delivering around 160 horsepower, a perfect balance between strength and efficiency. This tractor became a favorite across Europe and later in other parts of the world, thanks to its exceptional pulling power and reputation for durability. The 160/90 was built for serious work. Its engine was designed for long operating hours and harsh conditions, offering strong torque at low RPMs, which made it perfect for heavy tillage and pulling large trailers. The gearbox was straightforward but robust, providing multiple speed options to handle different field conditions. The 4WD system gave it excellent traction, while its simple mechanical controls meant there was very little that could go wrong. Farmers loved the Fiat 160/90 because it was easy to fix, reliable in all weather, and capable of working all day without complaint. Another reason for its long life is its strong, well-balanced design. The tractor's heavy frame and excellent weight distribution allowed it to handle rough terrain without excessive stress on components. Its cab, while basic compared to modern standards, was comfortable for its time, providing good visibility and insulation from noise and vibration. Fiat also offered excellent hydraulic performance, with the capacity to lift heavy implements and run auxiliary equipment efficiently. Today, the Fiat 160/90 is still in use on many farms across Europe and beyond. Many farmers consider it a mechanic's dream, a machine that's simple, rugged, and easy to maintain. The parts are still available through New Holland, which inherited Fiat's agricultural legacy, making repairs straightforward. Its timeless combination of power, simplicity, and endurance means that the 160/90 continues to serve faithfully after nearly 4 decades. It's a perfect example of how strong engineering and simplicity can make a tractor nearly immortal. Number 10. Deutz-Fahr DX 160. The Deutz-Fahr DX 160, introduced in 1982, was part of the German manufacturer's highly respected DX series, known for combining power, comfort, and efficiency. The DX 160, producing around 160 horsepower from a 6-cylinder air-cooled Deutz engine, quickly became a favorite among European farmers who wanted reliability and low maintenance costs. Deutz-Fahr's air-cooled engine technology was unique for the time and became one of the key reasons why these tractors have lasted so long. With fewer cooling system components to fail, the DX 160 could run for thousands of hours under extreme temperatures without overheating. The DX 160 was also ahead of its time in design. It featured a modern cab with superior comfort, excellent visibility, and reduced noise levels, making it one of the most operator-friendly tractors of the 1980s. The 16-speed transmission allowed efficient power use in both field and road operations, while the powerful hydraulics provided excellent lift and control. The 4-wheel drive configuration gave it traction in all soil conditions, making it suitable for hilly and wet terrain. What truly made the DX 160 stand out was its engineering simplicity and quality. Every part of the tractor was built to last, from its robust frame to its precision gearboxes. The air-cooled Deutz engines were known for their exceptional fuel efficiency and ability to run in dusty and hot conditions without overheating, a major advantage in southern Europe and other dry regions. Maintenance was minimal, as the absence of a water-based cooling system reduced the need for radiator and coolant upkeep. Even today, the Deutz-Fahr DX 160 remains in use across many European farms. Its parts availability remains strong thanks to the enduring popularity of the brand and the company's commitment to supporting older models. Farmers appreciate that the DX 160, despite its age, can still perform at a professional level. This tractor represents the best of German engineering, efficient, practical, and incredibly tough. The DX 160 isn't just a survivor, it's a working legend from the 1980s that continues to prove that reliability and simplicity are timeless virtues in tractor design. These tractors aren't just old, they're living legends. Built in an era when quality came before convenience, they're still earning their keep on farms around the world. Which 1980s tractor do you think deserves the title of the toughest? Tell me in the comments below. If you love classic machines, farming history, and tractors that refuse to quit, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notification for more stories from the golden age of farming. Thanks for watching. And remember, they don't build them like they used to, but some are still proving why they should.